That's where she'll be.
And surrounding Mr. Lion on his front porch was an entire stock, a bountiful stock of the lovely, delicious yams. Anansi was hungry, and he wanted these yams for himself. And so... he said, Mr. Lion, I have something very unusual to show you. Please follow me into the forest. And so the lion was like, okay, sure. And he followed him into the forest, and Anansi led him to the rock. Upon finding the rock, Anansi was like, do you see that? And the lion was like, why yes, I do. What a strange moss-covered rock. And the lion lost consciousness. At this point, Anansi ran all the way back. I remember this being quite as spooky.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Get off! Anansi ran back to the lion's porch and he stole all the yams.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.
When the lion regained consciousness and he returned home, he found all his yams gone. Ah! Come on. Leave me alone. I'm going to take this up here. However, Anansi, being the greedy little fellow that he is, he decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing this. So next he visited the hippo.
Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
And Mr. Hipple, he had many oranges on his course. So Nancy the spider said, Mr. Hippo, please follow me into the forest, because I have something unusual to show you. And Nancy led the hippopotamus to the location, whereupon the hippo was like, my, what an unusual moss-covered rock. And then he lost consciousness. And then he went home and found all of his oranges gone.
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds. A willing subject, that is to say, myself.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Yum.